everybody kind of expects less of you, and there's like really high standards that you have to meet, and so you have to train, twice as hard as all the guys, be there just as much, go 110% to their 100%, just to earn like that little bit of respect that like girls don't necessarily have coming into the gym. It's definitely a lot of training, you have to put your heart into it and always be on top of like exercise and on top of like what you're eating and paying attention to like every little thing, because all of it comes together at the end of the day. It's the most nervous experience ever. You're definitely fidgety and you're just kind of like can't really like ready to go in, but at the same time you're like really nervous about like what it's gonna be like. And even though you've done it 1,000 times in the ring before, in the gym you just get like nervous again, but it's definitely a great experience. I had goals, set when I was really little, when I didn't know that there was a barrier to being a female in those things. So ever since I set those goals, I was just determined to continue fulfilling them and reaching them.
I never want to train females too much, So the girls, they're the cuties, the pretty girls, and I don't want to see them getting banged around and stuff like that. But this is a different generation in time now. She trains hard. She does everything that we ask her to do. She's very coachable. Why she wants to box is beyond me. It's in the wildest dreams. I cannot figure it.
Space is really cool. And it's like the unknown, what like keeps me wondering like what's all out in space and how does everything work, and that we just don't have quite like a known grasp like we do for things that work on Earth. I'm 16, so a junior in high school right now, but go full-time at SVSU in the Great Lakes Bay Early College program. It's just kind of like a shock, like go from high school with a bunch of like kids your age to college classes where it's just, people 20 years old on their own. It's definitely a new experience for me, but I love it a lot. My major is right now electrical engineering, but eventually I plan to be an aerospace engineer, so rocket science pretty much. Always, being one step ahead of who I was yesterday and continuing to grow as a person and always being a better version of me than I was the day before. So that's definitely what keeps me going.
You like them to win. And it proves to them by training hard, mentally and physically. If they can win in boxing, they can win in life, because, let's face it, you get knocked down more than physically. Financially, you can lose some time. Heart throbs, love spats. You feel like you got knocked right down on your ass. But you got to get up in life and be competitive and try again. And I think that's what boxing shows them.
Boxing is kind of like what brings me together at the end of a day, from long school hours and homework and everything, come back to boxing after like a long day is kind of like coming home, for some people, like after a long day of work. And I get to be with like my boxing family, and we all encourage each other to work harder and to be stronger and like be more of ourselves, I guess. And that's definitely what kind of keeps me coming back.